Have you ever felt like everyone around you is acting, like the world is full of people wearing masks, pretending to be something they're not? I have. But here's the thing. Once you learn to read between the lines, you'll see right through their act. Trust me. Once you recognize the subtle cues, you'll never see people the same way again. Let's uncover how to spot what people are really hiding. The Tell Me More technique. This method is so simple it feels like a superpower. The best part, no one realizes you're using it. Instead of debating someone or jumping in with your opinion, ask them, tell me more. I stumbled across this during a silly argument with a friend about whether pineapple belongs on pizza. Instead of countering every point, I just said, tell me more. What started as a debate about pizza turned into a conversation about their childhood, family dinners, and even why they hated pineapple as a kid. The secret? When people feel heard, their defenses drop. They share more than they intended: motivations, fears, hopes, and even insecurities. This technique has helped me in negotiations, friendships, and even with people being shady. I've had business partners reveal their entire strategy just because I kept asking them to elaborate. This isn't manipulation, it's connection. In a world full of noise, being truly heard is rare. Using this technique, you'll not only gather insights, but also build trust and understanding. Watch how they treat those with less power. If you want to know someone's true character, watch how they treat people they see as beneath them. Waiters, cashiers, janitors. Are they kind or are they dismissive and rude? I once worked with someone who seemed charming and respectful in meetings, but when we went out to lunch, they were shockingly rude to the waiter, barking orders like the server didn't matter. That was their real self, masked only when they had something to gain. The way someone treats those with less power is the ultimate character test. It reveals if their kindness is genuine or purely transactional. A person who respects everyone, regardless of status, is secure in themselves. Those who belittle others, they're often projecting their own insecurities. People may claim the past is behind them, but it often shapes everything about who they are today. Traumas, victories, betrayals, they all leave marks. For example, I had a defensive friend who always seemed on edge. Once I learned about their past, betrayal, financial struggles, and constant judgment, it all made sense. Their behavior wasn't random, it was a response to their history. Understanding someone's past doesn't excuse toxic behavior, but it explains it. Whether it's jealousy, fear of commitment, or distrust, most actions stem from unresolved issues. Stoicism teaches us to see things as they are, without judgment. By understanding someone's past, we gain insight into their present, and sometimes we can even help them break free from destructive cycles. When someone lies or hides something, their voice often gives them away. A sudden drop in tone, a stutter, or an awkward pause can reveal discomfort or dishonesty. I once worked with a colleague who was always confident and smooth-talking. But one day, while discussing a missed deadline, their tone shifted, hesitant, slower, and unsure. It turned out they hadn't done the work and were trying to cover it up. Their tone betrayed their words. Pay attention to these changes. Whether it's hesitation, forced enthusiasm, or a higher pitch, their voice is often a subconscious red flag. The most honest moments come when people think no one is paying attention. That's when they drop their social persona and reveal their true nature. I worked with a manager who was professional and calm around the higher-ups, but when they left, she'd snap at employees and act completely differently. The contrast was staggering and telling. How someone behaves when no one important is watching shows who they really are. A person who's kind, even in private, that's someone worth trusting, but if their kindness is an act, it's only a matter of time before the mask slips. Understanding others isn't about catching them in a lie or exposing their flaws. It's about building a deeper awareness of the people around you and yourself. Use the Tell Me More technique to connect. Observe how they treat people with less power to gauge their character. Consider their past to understand their behavior. Listen for changes in tone to detect hidden truths. Watch their unguarded moments for genuine insight. When you combine these tools, You'll not only see through the masks people wear, but you'll also understand them and yourself on a whole new level.